So here we are at the re-signing period. For those that were wondering, we did go 7-9. I almost forgot. Okay, I almost forgot. Get off my cock. It happens. Looks like Derek Carr had 4,000 yards. Yeah, I forgot about these stats, man. I'm very sorry. Derek Carr, very efficient year. 63% completion rate. Yeah, man, a really good passer rating. Yeah, he was sacked a lot. Can't help that. Rushing, Jordan Howard, 1,200 rushing yards, 9 touchdowns. Tariq Cohen, 500 and a touchdown. Look at Julius Thomas, man. I guess he got some reps at fullback along with Austin Hooper. That's good to see, man. Amari Cooper, of course, having a great year. Hopkins had 10 touchdowns, not 1,000 yards, so kind of sucks. Julius Thomas balled out. John Ross, he did his thing out there. Tariq Cohen out of the backfield, he looked good. Austin Hooper only 10 catches. Jordan Howard with about 9, and Derek Carrier with 3. Blocking, yeah, I know we probably gave up a million sacks. Yeah, I mean, left tackles, their stats are inflated. They're always going to give up a lot of sacks. So Myles Garrett had 12 sacks. Yep, that's cool. Kenny Clark had 6.5. Levante David, who's a middle linebacker, had 5. Yeah, okay, sure. It's cool. Cool to see. Interceptions on the season. Okay, DRC had 4. Alright, bet. What about forced fumbles? Alright, 2 from Levante David, 1 from Hall, and recovered them all. That's good to see. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and get to the re-signing period right now. No cutscenes, we're going to just do it all right here and see who we're going to bring back and who we're not going to bring back. So, by looking at this team, so these are some of the guys right here. So Michael Kendricks, we have to bring back. All right, 2 years. Got to keep an eye on that cap space, though, man. We need to have some to re-sign some of our other guys. I'm not gonna bring back Julius Thomas. I feel like I can get him for a bargain. Jack Mewhort. It's tough. I have Kelechi Osemele and I have Ali Marpet. There's just no room for him on this team. I can't bring him back. Vontae Davis, I'm not going to bring back. Cam Johnson, I'm not bringing back. Mac Barkley, I'm not bringing back. Austin Howard, I should say, excuse me. I'm not bringing him back. DRC's not coming back. Rashawn Melvin. Actually, I can bring back both of these guys on a 1-year deal. Why not? I mean, I was hoping they weren't going to ask for a crap ton of money, and they're not, so that's manageable. Alright, we're going to try this big boy deal. There we go. Jonathan Hankins is sticking around. DRC, yeah, we'll give him a 1-year deal. We'll probably bump him up a little bit. Yeah, we'll give him like that much. Ooh, he wants to go to free agency. How much is the franchise tag? 10 million? Yeah, you can take your bum ass to free agency. Rashawn Melvin, however, I like him better. And yeah, he wants to play for a new team. I'm fine with letting them both hit the market. I would rather save my money. I gotta bring back some of these younger corners. I think Dexter McDonald is going to be the option. Just an overall better coverage guy than Daryl Worley. So I'll bring him back. Alright, there you go. He resigns. I do want to check into Daryl Worley, though. He has 86 speed. That's just not attractive for a corner. But he does have good press coverage. Yeah, you kind of have to. You can always move him to safety. You can find ways to get him on the field, too. Calhoun, do I want to bring him back? No. Dwayne Harris, no. Okay, the rest of these guys I don't care about, so it's all good, man. I hate it, man, because DRC and Melvin declined the contracts, so we're just gonna hop right into free agency. No cutscenes, nothing. I'm gonna let you guys see the free agents for yourselves. Hopefully it's a little different, you know, and Ryan Shazier is not the best free agent, or Trevor Williams isn't. Hopefully it's something different. Give me something different, game. 25 million in cap. I can clear up space easily. I'm that good. Yeah, Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram is the best free agent. Are you kidding me, game? Alright, I'm gonna put points into Trevor Williams for sure. Let's look at the cornerback position. No to Robert Alford. He's 30. Can't do that. Bobby McCain wouldn't be bad either. No one's offered him a contract, so that's not bad. Melvin's got offers like crazy. What about DRC? Where's DRC at? He's got no offers. David Emerson, who used to play for this team. I don't know how Raider fans feel about David Emerson, so I'm not gonna bring him. I'm not even gonna bring him back. I'm not even gonna bring him back. I'm not even gonna look into it. As I just broke my charger right there. Hold on. I actually broke my charger mid-video. That's fantastic. Pretty sure I have another like Samsung charger I could use, even though I have an iPhone. Here, let's see if this works. Okay, bingo, it worked. Alright, saved by the charger. Justin Coleman, do I want to bring him in? Probably not. I don't really want to look too low at the corners. I'm not looking at any of you peasants. I'm looking at the top dog. Trevor Williams. The one thing I don't like about Trevor Williams is that press coverage. I like to press at the line of scrimmage, but I'm not going to be playing, so it doesn't matter. Just bring in a dude that in sim is going to do good. Give him nearly $20 million. There's a good 100-point offer right there. Free safety, we need one. Free safety, we need one. I don't know who I'd get. Andre Hall, you know, looking straight over there at our little spot for him. Maybe I can bring in a strong safety and move him to free safety. That's what I'm thinking about with Jalen Watkins. What's his stats looking like? Okay, he's more of a man coverage type of dude. Yeah, he's not good. Corey Moore, I mean, he's okay. I know I can exceed the offer that Carolina has on him. Just not a good tackler. I don't know, man. I can't really bank on this draft having a good free safety, but I know I could always trade for one. Like I said, I'm that good at the game. Oh man, look at these quarterbacks, man. Halfback, I think we're good. Fullback, not really interested. Wide receiver, I mean, we could always add another receiver. I mean, we have John Ross. We could always add another guy. I think I'm good, though. Austin Hooper is going to be the main dog at tight end. I think we'll bring in Zach Miller for 1 year. I know he's old, but very talented. In real life, man, he had that really bad injury, man. I just feel for a guy like him, for real, because you know, he damn near had his leg amputated. Is it amputated or amputated? Either way, like, that sucks. That sucks ass, bro. Like, for real. We have 2 left tackles on the roster. They both kind of suck, but it's workable. At center, I think we're good. At guard, you know, they're going all in for the boy, Jack Buhort. What about on the defensive line? I mean, Mo Hurst hasn't really upgraded that well. Is it time to look for a replacement? I don't know. At DT, we're rocking out with 2 really good defensive tackles. At right end, you already know we have Myles Garrett, we have Arden Key. I think we're good right there. At linebacker, I think we're good at linebacker. Yeah, man, at corner, we're just going to try to make a move and try to get Trevor Williams and Zach Miller. Those are like the only big moves we were going to make. I thought we would see a Le'Veon Bell or Earl Thomas. You know, if Earl Thomas was here, I would have gave him everything. But the game is just pretty generic when it comes to free agency. So you'll either see me A, making a trade, or B, signing a free agent. See me in a second. Just a value trade, trying to get a 4th first-round pick for us, trading next year's 2nd and a current 6th to get next year's 5th and a current 1st. And we threw in a player that doesn't really play for us anyway in Arden Key. I think it's a good value trade. Obviously, you couldn't swap the pick, so you had to throw in some sort of player they were interested in. It just makes a whole lot of sense. So, yeah, this trade worked. Don't ask. Just don't ask me how I made this trade work. Jordan Poyer will be playing free safety, or Andre Hall, I'll figure it out. But basically we got versatility at the safety position. Like I said, actually I'll let you guys watch me edit one of the safeties into a free safety. So, I don't know who's going to be better at what position. Jordan Poyer, of course, not doing so well in the confidence department. Yeah, man, he's just not doing too good in the confidence department. A lot of that has to do with the fact that he plays with the Bills. I think Andre Hall is just going to go to free safety full time. He's an 87 at free safety if you look at the depth chart. Like, he's already established at the position. Might as well make it official now. Save those changes, and we're just going to leave it at that. Gonna update this depth chart, I guess. There we go. This is what the team is looking like, and we're just gonna keep everything the same. Now we're gonna advance a week, see if we pick up any free agents. Hopefully we do get somebody, at least one of the two that we looked at. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, we get both of them. Contract accepted for Trevor Williams and Zach Miller. We're able to get Zach Miller on the team as well. So we got Trevor Williams and Gary and Conley. Those are the two corners that are going to be like our foundational pieces. Zach Miller, there you go. He can play fullback, and then we have Austin Hooper in there full time. That's what we wanted to see. It's going to be awesome this year. I'm probably going to add another receiver to the team. You know, we're going to add another receiver to the depth chart. I'm going to look at a certain somebody. I mean, Philip Dorsett's okay. Danny Amendola, sure. We just need to add another receiver. I want to keep John Ross in the lineup. So, Corey Coleman, no. Chris Conley, no. It's like I only want to offer like a 1-year deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to give anyone a fat contract. I'm gonna offer Danny Amendola a 1-year deal. $5 million. Take it or leave it. It's gonna be our only offer for this week. We're gonna go ahead and just advance, just get this part over with, and then of course we're gonna go into the draft. So if we can sign Danny Amendola, it'll be nice, you know, nice slot receiver. And nope, we're gonna advance one more week, just see if he changes his mind. And if he doesn't, I mean, it's okay. I'll work some magic. We don't really need another receiver, but there we go. We get Danny Amendola. I know he's 33. He's more of a slot specialist anyway, but I have Amari Cooper playing in the slot, so we'll see who gets time in the slot. The next part is the draft. Let's just go ahead and hop into it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. I know it's like something weird to say in the middle of the video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. We're just going to go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start the draft. And we have pick 6 and 7. There we go. Yeah, I believe like pick 10 as well, right? Yeah, pick 10, pick 14. We're going to go through this list. So obviously we didn't scout. I turned it, you know, to auto scouting for the computer, because we're just simming. There's nothing special about that. So what positions are we looking for? Let's just go ahead and go to corner. Oh man, so this guy looks like he's gonna be good. So does this guy, and so does that guy. These corners aren't really special though, so we're going to check out this guy. He's the fastest corner. It's probably going to be him that I want the most. I could see him going off the board. This guy just has man and press and tackle, which leads me to believe but he is the strongest corner in the class, which leads me to believe that his zone coverage is crap. Same thing with this dude. This guy looks more like a well-rounded prospect, and so does the other dude at the bottom. But he's really slow. He runs a 4.61. This guy, just not the greatest of combines, but the skill is what we're looking for out of these guys. Free safety, we already have that addressed. Is there any hybrids? Not really. And then right here at strong safety, I think we're good for now. Linebacker, I mean, I could always look at somebody. Field general in the first round, not bad, not bad. Do we have a 5th round pick? No, but we have a 7th. Maybe we trade up, who knows. I think we're looking good so far. DT, I don't think we need anyone. Right end, I think we're good. Left end, yeah, they scouted a bunch of left ends for us. Right tackle, we could bring in another lineman to replace Colton Miller, who knows. It'd be funny if I drafted another quarterback. So we're gonna basically just watch everyone that I like. We're gonna watch him. Ooh, this guy's gonna be, I may just draft him because of the combine. I may draft him a little early than I would normally draft a player like him. These top 2 receivers look really good. They're both red zone threats. They're 6'6", so anything can go wrong there, I guess. This guy looks like he could be okay. Nothing spectacular. At running back, I mean, of course you just want to throw him up there. Oh my god, 8.0 combine grade. Oh man, and he's got B- catching. Oh man. You know what, I may draft some of these players just based on their combine. Like, I don't really think I care that much about play here. We're gonna watch both the quarterbacks, and yeah, that's basically it. So Buffalo, let's see what you guys do. And they're gonna go with a corner out of Florida, 81 overall, is really good. Courtney Flowers, we weren't looking at him. The left tackle, I hope it wasn't the guy I was looking at. It probably was. Another good corner selected. And then right there, it was a defensive tackle prospect. Yeah, I feel like the good corners are gone. Yeah, I mean, it's just that guy right there. So if we look at all positions, this really stout running back is right there. Of course, we got the wide receiver prospects. I think I'm just going to draft the left tackle just to see like what the combine turns out being. I just want to see what it's going to be. 81 overall, that was a really good pick. So he had a really good combine, 94 strength. The impact blocking could be better, but I'm kind of cool with, you know, his base stats. Honestly, it's really good. 80 speed as a left tackle, Jesus Christ. He's a tight end. He's Jason Peters. Oh man, yeah, we're gonna make another selection. We are gonna pick someone else. I'm really intrigued by this wide receiver right here. I don't know how good he'll be. I'm just really intrigued by it because of the combine. Not fast, obviously. Very strong. Nice vert. Is he worth a first round pick? Like, not a first round pick. Is he worth me drafting considering what I have? Yeah, sure. 79 overall. It says I reached. Yeah, it was probably a reach. 87 speed. Only 82 catching. The decent route running. I mean, he's an upgrade over what I brought in John Ross and Danny Amendola, so I really can't complain. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go straight to the 14th pick. Linebacker goes off the board. Another corner. Oh, never mind. I gotta make a selection here. My bad. Sorry guys. I almost didn't know. That running back, I feel like it's going to be on the board for a long time. The quarterback, I kind of want to draft him to see what his overall is, but I'm not going to. Just for the combine's sake, I want to see how good he is. 81 overall. Yeah, he's a baller. I wish he had more moves. Like, his juke move stuff sucks, his stiff arm sucks. He only has he's a one move guy. But 80 catching and 78 short route. Man, I could trade Tariq Cohen and get some real value, bro. As a matter of fact, let me try to make a trade. I'll be right back. A little bit of a hefty price. Not really. He's one of my favorite players, Tyrann Mathieu. Trading John Ross, Colton Miller, and a second-round pick in this draft for Tyrann Mathieu. We just drafted a left tackle, if you've been paying attention. So, Deion Dawkins is going to kick inside the guard, most likely. Or, you know, we're just going to rock out with him and our current left tackle. 2 guards, and then Rodney Hudson. So, I mean, we're good. We basically replaced Colton Miller. John Ross, we just drafted a receiver. We have Danny Amendola. I think we're good there. And then the second round pick, I'm not really interested in anyone in the second round, so it doesn't matter. Tyrann Mathieu is going to be playing corner for us, some nickel corner. We're going to just advance to the next pick, and we get to keep our 14th pick, which is huge. So we're going to look at some players real quick, just to see. We got a running back. We also have Tariq Cohen for trade bait too. Let's not forget that. I could go quarterback just because. Right tackle. This guy looks really good. So does the guard. It's like, damn, who do I want though? This guard looks saucy. He's top 3 in everything. And this guy looks really good. I think I'm going to go with this guy. Gotta go with the combine. 79 overall. They're saying it's a reach. I'm saying it's a great pick. Because it is a great pick. It's a great pick, trust me. Now, I want to get that right tackle. I do. I want to get that right tackle. And the way I'm going to do that is trading Kelechi Osemele. He was an 88 when we started this thing. Now he's an 84. So what's going to have to happen is I picked at 14. Who has the 15th pick? The 49ers. Are they even interested in Kelechi Osemele? Probably not, but let's see. Oh, they are. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got to give up just a little bit more. I'm okay with that. I want to really get that right guard. Everyone should just be playing their natural position. None of this out of position bull crap. Oh man, it didn't work. Alright, let's see. I feel like I'm still rolling. I don't know if I am or not, but it's all good. Damn, now we're gonna have to figure something out. You guys are actually watching me try to make a trade. Like, think about that for a second. You're actually watching this go down. Corner, let's throw in Worley. Yeah, this is going to get the trade. So, we do get the trade done. I didn't know whether or not I was recording just now, but it doesn't matter. We traded Osemele for a first-round pick and a fourth-round pick. And Daryl Worley. I mean, he's going to be gone anyway. He's replaceable. Now we're back on the clock. We're going to make our selection. And we're going to go after this right tackle. We got our guard. It's time to go for the tackle. Where is he? Yeah, here we go. This is a really good tackle prospect right here. Is this him? Or was it... Oh, it's this guy. Well, let's check out this guy. Let's not sleep on him, okay? Alright, look at him. He's got everything going for him. This guy more of a power guy. Good impact blocking. I'm going to go with him. 81 overall. Yeah, you see, you got to trust yourself. You got to trust yourself. You got to have instinctive killer instincts. Yeah. So, we get Pierre. That's a really interesting name. We're just going to see. Do we have another user pick? Yeah, we do. It's in the 7th round. I'm going to draft like a kicker or something. We'll see. I gotta say, I'm very impressed so far with the draft. I've been drafting dudes based on their combine. It actually has nothing to do with anything. So we're just gonna try to finish this draft off strong. Who do I want? The computer didn't really scout well. So if I were to just... I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to draft. I mean, do I just take a shot in the dark at somebody left behind with like a good combine, or how would I do it? You know? There's no draftable lineman left in this spot. DT, I mean, there's a couple of guys. I'll go with this guy, the 5'8 combine. I know he's going to be trash. Yeah, he's a 66. He's going to be trash. I'm not going to sign him to the team, so it doesn't matter. I was just trying to look at the combine and see what we could get. It's all good, man. Now here's the fun part. So we got a new right tackle, a new right guard. Here, let's see the draft recap. We got another running back on the team. That's going to be awesome. Another receiver. Okay, we got a left tackle, a right guard, right tackle. Like I said, the DT, I mean, he's going to be gone anyway. I'm just going to... Yep. Bye-bye. Yeah, man, some good picks outside of the 7th round, but... You know, how do you really expect greatness out of the 7th round? I mean, look at this. Now we got our offensive line filled out. 3 rookies, Ali Marpet and Rodney Hudson. We got our receiving corps is straight, pretty much. What's this guy? Deshaun Bias. Oh, this is the receiving back. He's a 74 overall at, what's the position called? Fullback. There you go. I don't know why he's playing fullback, but Zach Miller is playing fullback. Okay, we're gonna find a way to get all these running backs on the field. If anybody can do it, it's me. Just saying. Tyrann Mathieu. Let me check out your coverage stats real quick. I know they're good. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you, my friend, can play corner. You're gonna play corner. There you go. Here, we're gonna go ahead and edit you to play corner. You're gonna play corner, okay? And you're not gonna complain about it, right? I know he's a little short at corner. That's why he's gonna be playing nickel. He's not gonna really be an outside corner. He's gonna be playing in the nickel. I already got it figured out, guys. You guys aren't special. I already know. I got this whole shindig figured out, okay? So we're gonna get actually Danny Amendola is going to do the kickoff, and our backup, our third running back is going to do that. Specialist, we don't have no one at right defensive end. I'm going to fix that. We don't have anyone there. It's going to be Levante David and Michael Kendricks. I don't want Jordan Poyer for this particular video in the box. Yeah, the slot corner definitely is going to remain the same. Jordan Howard, the third down running back, we'll have to figure it out. Those two are definitely going to have to split carries. Danny Amendola is going to be the slot receiver. I'm going to just manually go to the depth chart real quick, and the right end position for the sub package, we're going to figure something out real quick. We have a 64 overall. We're just gonna throw Mo Hurst in there. We have Myles Garrett on one side, Hurst on the other, and then at DT, we got our man Kenny Clark. That should be interesting. Sub linebacker. I mean, I wouldn't mind throwing Tyrann Mathieu in here, but as you can see, I've already moved him out of position. Slot corner. You already know it's got to be Tyrann Mathieu. And that's basically it. So that's basically it for year one. Now we got to do one more year. We got to try to beat our record of 7-9 with this team. And we're going to try to do that basically right now. We're going to sim, after this point, we're going to sim to the midseason. We'll see if there's any more trades we make in between that time. So if you don't see us at the midseason mark, that most likely means we made a trade. So don't be too surprised if you see a trade that's already been made. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying up to this point. You know, just trying to make a really good team out there. That's all. No big deal. So we meet again, DRC, don't we? Ah, man, you're just gonna run back to us, huh? Sure. Welcome back, DRC. I think that's like the only free agent we're gonna sign. Everyone else is like, meh. Alright, now we will be going to the mid-season mark. And we're gonna be checking on this team, and hopefully they're doing better than before. So we are back, and we look like this. We are 4-4. I don't know how this team is doing bad, to be honest. And the Broncos just did a complete 180 from last year, and so did the Chiefs. It was the Chargers and the Raiders on top, and now it's Broncos and Chiefs. It's whatever, honestly. It doesn't matter. It's a video game. But upgradable points, I don't really see a whole lot for anyone. I'm surprised our rookies don't have any upgradable points. Maybe it's all on defense. I mean, Maurice Hurst has one. Yeah, I mean, this team just isn't living up to standards, man. They're just not performing out here like we need them to. So let's look at the negotiations real quick. Obviously it doesn't matter. This is the last year. It's just a compare and contrast type of thing. We got Rodney Hudson, of course, Kenny Clark, Amari Cooper, Jordan Howard, Austin Hooper, Zach Miller, Danny Amendola. So, no thanks. Actually, I'm going to check that out one more time. I just want to see how much cap space we would have if we offered Kenny Clark a big deal. Because Rodney Hudson, yeah, I'm going to offer him a deal too, like, if we were to go into a third year, but let's see. Ooh, we'd have good cap space. So we could obviously give the top 5 new contracts. Like that's doable. According to the math, we'd probably have, I don't know, like 19 million left over. Who knows? We're just gonna upgrade these 2 players. It's really just Tariq Cohen and Mo Hurst. We're just gonna upgrade them. Just get it out the way. Why not? +1 to speed for Tariq Cohen. That's a very interesting upgrade. He now has 93 speed. Speaking of speed, let's look at our boy right here, Maurice Hurst. He's now a 77 overall at left end. He'd probably be an 80 at defensive tackle. So, unfortunately, we are 4-4. Trade deadline's already passed, so we decided not to make any moves. We can look at the mid-season stat line, I guess. We can check out our own stats and just see how we're doing. You know, is there anything going bad for us? And it looks like there is, man. 9 touchdowns only for Derek Carr, and his completion percentage has dipped a little bit. So is his yards per game and passer rating. Luckily, the sacks are going down. He's on track to get sacked maybe 32 times this year instead of 41. But damn, dude, like no touchdowns whatsoever. The team just can't score. Tariq Cohen and Jordan Howard are doing a good job as a duo. But yeah, man, like nobody could really score for these guys. Danny Amendola has the majority of the passing touchdowns. Yeah, man, they're just not doing good. Our rookie right tackle has already given up 7 sacks this year. It's bound to happen, man. When you put a rookie out there on an island, it's just going to happen. Myles Garrett has 5 sacks up to this point. He's on track to probably get 10. Not a whole lot of turnovers, man. And we've added some real big playmakers to this defense, and not a whole lot of turnovers, man. It's crazy. It's just not happening. We're 13th in offense, and I would like to say our defense is, yeah, they're dead last, and this defense is really good. And it just doesn't make sense. I mean, look at the defense. On paper, this defense is really good. How is an 89 overall defense in dead last? Look at this defense. You got fast linebackers. You got hybrid safeties. You got a nickel corner, and Tyrann Mathieu can also play safety. Garyon Conley, T. Wills, DRC. I mean, this defense should be out there balling. And the offense, you know, they just can't score. They're 4-4. We're just going to go ahead and simulate to the playoffs. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. I'm sorry, Raider fans. We did not make the playoffs. We went 9-7. This division was very competitive this year. 10-6, 10-6, 9-6-1, and 9-7. This is pretty much the last year of the rebuild, fantasy rebuild. I could go into year 3. I could try to make more changes. I could try to draft more rookies. I could try to do more, but I think we're just gonna leave it the way it is. You know, this defense at the midseason mark was 32nd in the league. I don't know how a defense this good can be that like low on the totem pole. Of course, we're gonna view the awards and all that, but first we got to check out and see how the guys played. All right, so let's see. Offensively, we were 26th in the NFL. Defensively, we got it to 18th. So we were just a below average team. Derek Carr having a Dak Prescott-like year from his first year in the NFL, like low interceptions, not necessarily high touchdowns. He was sacked 43 times, so they passed last year's mark of 41. That's expected with rookie linemen on the team. Didn't have as many passing yards. I mean, the run game, Tariq Cohen, I believe at the mid-season mark, had 9 rushing touchdowns. He didn't get another one. So that's disheartening, honestly. No 1,000-yard receiver. Danny Amendola had a lot of the touchdowns. On the offensive line, you already know our tackles gave up a lot of sacks. I mean, we got rookies at those positions. Not Ali Marpet, though. There's no excuse for him. Levante David had 100 tackles. Myles Garrett only had 8.5 sacks. 4 interceptions for Levante David. He probably, you know, he turned it up later on in the year. It's unfortunate, man. You know, I really thought this Raiders team, with me being able to basically upgrade them in all the good, you know, positions, I thought they'd be able to play well. They didn't. They let me down. They let Raider fans down. But they've been doing that for a while anyway, so it's all good. It's unfortunate, man. It really is. I wanted this team to be a beast, a beastly team, and they didn't even make it to the playoffs, which is very disgraceful, to say the least. I'm going to be doing a realistic rebuild on the Arizona Cardinals. It's going to be like a 1, maybe 2 video series, kind of like this one. I don't know if I'm going to put this all into one video or if it's going to be separate videos. I'll figure it out as we go. I mean, it's my channel. I can do what I want, but I'll figure out like how I'm going to do that, I guess. I'm just going to upgrade these players, look at the team, and it's probably going to be it. Honestly, this was very disappointing, to say the least. I thought this team would have balled out for sure. I really did. You know, this team just has a lot of skill players, man. Just has a lot of good players on the team across all positions, you know, and even the punter got an upgrade. We're gonna give Davis an upgrade too, you know what I'm saying? Number 11. And then finally Orion Stewart. Here you go, buddy. Oh, man, I wish this team could have done better, but they didn't. Last year they were, I believe, 8-8. This year they were 9-7. Not much of an improvement. Last year Derek Carr balled out, so maybe Derek Carr, just because of the fact that we had rookies on the offensive line, it could have been the reason why we didn't do so well. And maybe, you know, I mean, we got receiving options, good receiving options. The defense, though, I don't know what went wrong on defense. Maybe it was Gary and Conley. I don't know what went wrong on defense. Maybe the linebacking core just needed a boost. But honestly, this linebacking core is good. Levante David, Michael Kendricks, and the underrated Tahir Whitehead. Like, that's good, dude. I don't really know why this team did bad. Comment down below more teams that are doing bad in real life, like in the NFL, that you'd like to see me do a 2-year rebuild with. Year 1 is obviously just for fantasy purposes. Like, tell me which team you want me to do a fantasy rebuild for, and tell me what teams you want me to do a realistic rebuild for. Because the realistic rebuilds, I kind of go based off of real life. You know, if like a player is rumored to be traded, I might try to trade him. But if I don't like the value that this game is giving me, I'm not going to take it. And obviously, I'm going to be realistic. Like, for example, LaShawn McCoy going to the Eagles. If they want a 5th-round pick for LaShawn McCoy, I will give him up for a 5th-round pick. Because in real life, I think that's what he's worth. Even though he's a very productive running back, you have to keep in mind he's a 30-year-old running back. And he could literally retire next year. So you can't offer up like a 1st-round pick for him. Stupid. So I'll try to keep it realistic for certain teams. Like if you want me to do a realistic rebuild on the Giants, for example, obviously getting a new quarterback would be realistic. I think this is Eli's last year. Just for example, just throwing it out there. And if you want me to do a fantasy style rebuild with the 49ers with a healthy Jimmy Garoppolo and all that, I can easily make that happen too. Just let me know for fantasy rebuilds what teams you'd like me to use, and for realistic what teams would you like me to use. I'm still going to try to put out Aaron Wilson Jr. videos. I'm still going to try to put out the Seahawks franchise. I have not forgotten. I know every time like I put one up, I'm always saying, yeah, I'm going to upload them more frequently. School just gets in the way of all that, and the fact that I'm not always like at home, it can really get in the way of that as well. And it's not like I have all this cool equipment and stuff that I can just carry around and, you know, show off to my friends. You know, I kind of have to be patient with all this. And I totally forgot we had Deion Dawkins. I could have traded him for like Earl Thomas or something. I totally forgot. That's my bad. But we'll see you guys on the other side. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video.